Boy, I don't think I have plunged into the depths of the Walmart DVD and Blu-ray bins. Maybe even before the pandemic. I honestly don't remember the last time I've spent like a good 30 minutes to an hour just looking at movies. And if you're a Blu-ray or DVD collector, I think that Walmart's probably the best place to go if you're wanting to get cheap and affordable Blu-rays and DVDs of random movies. And it's kind of fun to look through. I was on my way home from my folks, and I just had the inkling. I used to go at random times of night, when Walmart was open 24 hours a day. Of course that has changed. But I went through the $4 bin and the $5 bin, and I found some really good collections, and I found something else that I got for a really good deal, and I'll save that for last. And I did check these for digital stuff, and I couldn't find anything that was current, but I've got one that expired just last month, and if you stick around to the end of the video, don't cheat now, you can have it and give it a shot and see if it works. So I got this 6-film Schwarzenegger collection. It's got Total Recall, Last Stand, Red Heat, Terminator 2, Hercules in New York, and Maggie. Now, I actually already had Total Recall, Last Stand, and Terminator 2, but I didn't have the other 3. So I think Last Stand and Total Recall are on the same disc, so I might actually give that to a friend. But for $4, the other half of the movies and having an extra copy of T2 seemed well worth it. The Mad Max, all 4 films. I love Road Warrior. I've actually never seen Mad Max or Thunderdome. I've seen Fury Road. I thought it was okay. The action was great. But the movie didn't really have a soul. And I like Tom Hardy, and I thought he was good as Max, but it's just weird not seeing Mel Gibson as the character. Seeing as the same director returned, it just seemed odd to... Sorry, the cats are playing. It just seemed odd to have somebody else in the lead role, and you could have just had done it like Logan or Unforgiven style and had Mel Gibson return. But enough about that. And I've got Atomic Blonde and Lucy, 2 good action films. I haven't seen Lucy since it came out in theaters. And Atomic Blonde, I actually think I enjoy the soundtrack more than I like the film itself. It's a good movie, it's perfectly entertaining, but the soundtrack is great. And here is a good popcorn flick, a tribute to cinema itself, mostly other popcorn flicks, Ready Player One. This is a good, fun Spielberg film, and I think it's, while it's not amazing, I think it is a really fun sort of movie to watch on date night, perhaps. And here's a movie I've been really excited to watch that I've been waiting for, and I've seen really great reviews, and I love it when an actor or an actress is trying to redefine themselves after they've been one thing for a good while. And this, for me, I think the film that has caught my attention was Till Death. Now, I haven't watched this yet, but just listen to the premise. Emma is stuck in a stale marriage to Mark and is surprised when he whisks her away to their secluded lake house for a romantic evening. But everything changes the next morning when she finds herself handcuffed to Mark's dead body. Trapped and isolated in the dead of winter, Emma learns this is only the beginning of Mark's twisted plan, and to survive she must fight off hired killers coming to finish her off. What a great premise. I love a film or a book or a story at all that has anything to do with isolation. Some of my favorite films are just isolation horror flicks and thrillers, and this sounded really good, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. I love that Megan Fox has been trying to redefine herself for the past couple of years, and I think she has done that pretty well, a lot like Kristen Stewart who has put in some really good performances here recently. So I'm excited to check this out. And 2 films that I haven't actually gotten around to watching yet, especially Creed 2, because Dolph Lundgren returns as Ivan Drago. I haven't seen either of these, and I've heard nothing but good things about them. I thought the Rocky films were pretty much done with the great Rocky Balboa, Rocky 6, which was a solid ending. But I think going through the Creed's legacy, Apollo Creed, I think is a good idea. And, I've heard that both these films are really good. And I heard that, I think Creed 2 is the one I'm looking forward to seeing because, seeing Apollo Creed's son face off with Ivan Drago's son, it's crazy to think that these two award-winning films spawned off of Rocky 4, which I love Rocky 4, but it's so hokey and cheesy in all the best ways. It's just kind of amazing that these two films kind of spun off from the events of that film. Am I the only one that feels that way? I might be the only one that feels that way. All right, so the one I was talking about, with the Halloween season, I've been needing a Halloween binge, and I thought the Addams Family would be perfect. It was a $15 set for the complete series, and I think the packaging is really good, and there's all sorts of special features. I love the individual seasons that have been packed up. The only thing I don't like, and I know why they did this, is it's because of a cost-cutting measure, so it's really just a nitpick. I don't like the double-sided DVDs because these get kind of damaged really well, and I would have loved to have had art on these discs, but that would have driven up the price, so really that's just a nitpick. But, I mean, each of the seasons has its own individual art, and I love this show. It's really funny. It's good for people that like spooky stuff. But yeah, so as promised, here's the code that actually came with Mad Max, and I'll hold it up here. So if you go to Vudu and you enter this code, so you'll want to pause the video, and let's see if I get a better picture. Sorry, the camera on my phone is not that good. So you're gonna want to pause, and here I'll just read where you need to go. So it's a $2 movie ticket, and technically expired last month, but I've gotten lucky with these things, and sometimes I'm able to still redeem them. You're gonna want to go to voodoo.com/voodoo codes. If you have an account, sign in. If not, sign up. It's free, and then you will type in the code, and that'll be it. So thanks for tuning in. Do you ever go to Walmart just randomly to look at movies? Comment below. Let me know what's your most recent haul, or if you're streaming only, what's your favorite streaming service? Comment below. Thanks always for watching. Bye.